Best in the league, I'm the first round pick. First class ticket, we can go round trip. Started underground and the crown still fit. Crown still fit. Best in the league, I'm the first round pick. They don't gotta ask cause they know I'm him. Started underground and the crown still fit, right? Crown still fit. Look, moving around, they tell me to stop. Nah, king of the throne, I'm taking the top spot. Bubbling up, I'm ready to pop off. Let me paint a picture for you, I'm feeling like Bob Ross. Look ahead on, I never ran from it. Hammer all these MCs, nobody can touch it. Flying out the family, tripping in Nantucket. I feel like Stan Lee, cause when I show up, the fans love it. Let's go.
Look, this is not a cameo, popping like a can of Coke. Sending me a beat, assemble back and with a ransom note. Young, rich, and handsome note. Feel like Indiana Jones. Made enough this month that I could probably buy my family home.
Best in the league, I'm the first round pick. First class ticket, we can go round trip. Started underground and the crown still fit. Crown still fit. Best in the league, I'm the first round pick. They don't gotta ask cause they know I'm him. Started underground and the crown still fit. Crown still fit.
Hey yo, the crown still fit and the fit go crazy. And you working with a Leo, I'm the new Scorsese. I'm a gift to this world like a newborn baby. I don't mean to be so rude, but that's what New York made me. It's the Prince of Manhattan, been rapping since 9/7.
Wait, Prince of the internet did it since pandemic. Look, all the compliments given were backhanded.
All my haters wheelchair jimmies, they can't stand it.
Go and take a seat, please. Check the IMDb. Still be cashing checks from all the times I've been on TV. Yes, I got the receipts. Did it since a preteen. Still working with the family, cause that's a dream team. Best in the league, I'm the first round pick. First class ticket, we can go round trip. Started underground and the crown still fit. Crown still fit. Best in the league, I'm the first round pick. They don't gotta ask cause they know I'm him. Started underground and the crown still fit. Crown still fit.
Hit me. That's such a great ad-lib.
I'm the golden goose. They wonder how I got this way, cause I'm the chosen few. They talking down on what I made, but they don't know the truth. It's quite ironic how these chickens coming home to roost. Yeah, I'm the golden goose. Whoa, ayy, golden goose like Veruca Salt. Me, myself, that's who's involved. Don't trip out with the couple cost. I'll make a new hit to recoup the cost. Whoa, yeah, I make it look easy. Simple. Hard work, still I'm just cheesing. Dimples. Setting that bar, can't reach it. Limbo. Slice right through it, I mean like two songs, same time, do it all akimbo. Thick skin, go ahead, try, won't insult. 2 feet jumped into this, I'm 10 toes. Distro, kid check, I cannot disclose. Money keep coming in quick by the fistful. World on the axis, you know I spin globe. Mr. Worldwide, yeah, I'm feeling like Pitbull. Who the heck him know? I'm the GOAT.
What up? 2 Box Absolute. Last one we can do. Let's get a kaboom. Let's get something out of here. What's the other ones? Explosive. Let's get something. Champion should always get it. Listen, win a spot. That way you can be a 2-time champion in one season. I am going to do, after this 3 box random, we'll have, what do we have? 4, 5, 6, 7 left. Either way, I'm going to do a PYT with colleges. Big shout out to Jason. He's going to let me borrow his pricing over there. So we will switch to that, but we got to fill this 3 box random up first. I'm also going to give a playoff spot out because I said starting today, we'll give a playoff spot out for this as well. Since paper footballs are kind of over, and I do have all the champions here, Slam. I just got to make the post yet, so you'll be getting a message. But since you brought it up, Fantasy League 1 champion was Pete Fuller. As good as it gets. Second place on Fantasy League 1 was the Pink Plunger, Dougie. And then Christine's quality team, Christine got third. In League 2, it was Slam with Barry's Lions. The second place also was a Josh. This one was the Blanchard variety. Joshua's Splendid teams. And then John's fantastic team, John Stevener, got third. Again, I'll be getting messages with you guys and getting you guys your prizes, prize choices and stuff. And then Carl's glorious team, Carl Roberts got first in League 3. Chris Bertrand got second place with Bowers and Flowers at Law. And then Hurts So Good, Seth Anderson. Mike sucks. How's that? Is that better? I think I may have accidentally turned the volume down. Is that better? Plus I turned it over here. Should be good now. Let me know if that sounds better. I had the volume turned down and I didn't have the mic facing me. Let me know if that sounds better there. We should be good. So if you turn your volume up and now I'm screaming at you, turn your volume back down. But better, awesome. All right, well, if you guys didn't hear, first place for Fantasy League 1 was Pete. First place for league number 2 was Slam, and first place for league number 3 was Carl Roberts. Thank you guys. Always let me know. You don't have to wait for Chris to say something. I can usually fix those things. Who knows? I also have a bunch of paper footballs to announce going into week 17 winners. You do have week 18. I'm not going to give more out this week though, so we'll do the fantasy spots instead. But we had 3, 6, 7, 8 paper football winners. Some guys already used them, but that's okay. So week 17, we'll go to week 18. All those winners will carry over. All right. Blame Chris. Chris did it. It's Chris's fault. All right, guys. Anyhow, we have 3-box random Prism draft picks. Dude, that stuff has been so pretty. I will say it's surprisingly been a really good product. I get a little nervous doing those. Back the mic up a little bit. I get a little nervous with the Prism draft picks because you never know. But we've had great color come out of it. It's kind of bloated for what it is. Decent autographs, good names, and we did pull the on-campus case hit last night for Audric Estime and the Broncos. We did get a Jaden Daniels numbered out of 25. The color is the same as Prism. It looks great. No, I didn't, Jamie. I failed this year. Listen, this is the first time in over a decade, and I looked, in well over 10 years, I didn't make it to a fantasy championship. And I'm going to tell you, I did not draft running backs. I went 0 RB, which is not something I normally do. I did get Gibbs in some leagues, and in those leagues I did well. But the other thing was, I waited. I went heavy wide receiver and tight end. I waited for QBs. That killed me. Tight ends, no tight end really performed well this year. So drafting tight ends at a high, killed me. Wide receivers, I lost Godwin. I lost, which was like doing well for me. I lost Nico for quite a few weeks. It just was not a good season and no quarterback play at all. So, show what I just sent you. You want feedback? Yeah, Jamie, first time in over 10 years. All right, Chris wants us to see something here. Give me a second. Oh, the coin card? Hold on. Is there volume to it?
With your links on them. First one I made. These I'm probably go with a lighter color on the. But look at them. That's pretty cool. Coin card with your links on them. Something new. I'm gonna try dry erase marker. First one I made of these.
I like it, man. And as a matter of fact, that gives me something to talk to you about because I'm thinking about something to replace this Blazing Wall of Fame and doing where you get a hit card. If you get a hit, right, that I deem a hit wall worthy, you would get a card thrown in with it. And so you see how I have this thing over here to this picture that I hate. It has a couple of our hits in it. I was thinking about replacing that, and if you get a hit card, it would come something like that. And it would say Blazing hit card. So you hit something I deem worthy, like a case hit, a 101, just like a Bo Nix numbered card. You get that, you take a selfie with that and your card, you'd go on that thing right there, and you'd go in a drawing for the month, and we'd have monthly prizes. So Chris, I was actually gonna throw that your way. I have it written down on a paper out here while I was sorting. And I'd love to do something like that with it, where you get that with it. So that way if you want to sell it, you get a coin card with it. Yeah, man, I love that idea. What do you guys, give me your feedback, guys. Let me catch up on comments here. It was a wild year. You already got people wanting some, so I think it's a win, dude. I think it's a win for sure. Good idea. I like it. I love the dry erase concept, too. So you're not, constantly numbered cards. The key for me is, do I lose it? All right, guys, we got enough votes. Falcons at 58%. Let's go ahead and mark that. We'll get another one up here. Dude, I got to tell you guys, I've been loving how involved you guys have been in chat lately. We've had quite a few people in here chatting. I love it. Keep it up. Love having... That's honestly why we still try to break more than anything, is to hang out, have some camaraderie. I think this one should be another big, easy landslide. But Commanders and Cowboys up next. It's at Dallas. Did you see the freaking annihilation Jerry took going into Philly last week? Just people just killing him, dude. And like I said, one more little thing here, and I'll remind it to you, but there is Draft Picks Prism up. I'm sure Chris can post that link. It's only $22 a spot, 3 box. That comes with 12 hits, tons of numbered content. You know, just good stuff. 1 second. Hey, I'm live. What's up? Sorry. If you're grabbing something, just grab me something. Okay. Okay, 10 o'clock on Sunday. Thank you. Nope, you're good. You're good. Bye. Just filling me in on wifey hubby stuff. Good luck. Our wrestling match got moved to 11 on Pat. Your wrestling's at 11 on Sunday now instead of 1. What? Wrestling the tournament starts at 11 on Sunday instead of 1. Okay. All right, here we go. Hutchinson. We got Bijan. And here we go. Seeing Red. Trey Benson, Arizona Cardinals, numbered out of 150. I will say this. I get the love for Absolute because of the kabooms and the other chases. They do have some nice cards in there. But I think I rank Luminance above Absolute. Their case hits are cool too. If you take out the kabooms, that's it. If you just take out kabooms, which is where I think Absolute Retail is kind of okay because you can get them out of there and they're no different. But I will say that Luminance has provided us better numbered cards. And I know some people don't like the college uniforms in it, but it's not all of them. They have some pro look in them too. All right, we had the Xavier Leggett. This is going to be numbered out of 350. We pulled a Leggett out of 10 last night out of Draft Picks Prism Gold. It looks so good. And then we have an Amarius Mims out of 299. So, and then I just think that we have to pull back a little bit. And I'm going to talk about something else that's just really, you ready to hear what's really grinding my gears? What really grinds my gears? Guys, listen. And I'm going to wait for this pack because I'm going to show you. And I'll show you what really grinds my gears. Chris Jones. Jonathan Taylor. Here we got a Justin Herbert out of 50. Hey, speaking of wrestling, there he is. Justin Herbert out of 50. And an autograph is going to be Randy White out of 35. And I'll start by saying what grinds my gears is noobs in the hobby that act like they've been here forever. Like, look, I don't know how many of you guys, I know it's a lot of you. We have a very good core group of guys here that collect, that honestly know what they're talking about. Or even if you haven't been in that long, you've listened to us, you've kind of taken some of the information we've shared and you've done your own research and applied it. It is, Jamie. You know it is. But listen, what grinds my gears is guys who got in after 20, like 22, 23, and they think they understand the hobby. Shut up. If you were in here after 2020 or even later and you're going to run your mouth, just shut it. Shut up. I will say that to every person. Randy White for the Dallas Cowboys going out to Rich Martinez. If you want to ask questions and learn, and that's what sucks, people criticize people for asking questions. How else are you supposed to learn? Chargers Chris Taylor getting the Herbert out of 50. But if you all of a sudden think you know stuff because you've been in the hobby for 18 months or even 24 months, dude, and you know who the problem is? I'm sorry, I'm going to say it. Sports Card Nonsense. I won't say his name. You all know who he is. He's allowing it because it's traction. It's controversy, and that means clicks. That means views. That means comments. He shouldn't be approving. He won't approve good stuff from other people who I know posted good stuff. I don't post on that page. But just stop approving it. How about this out of 99? All right. The enclosed authentic memorabilia is not from any specific game or event. It doesn't say player worn on it anywhere. However, I have yet to see anybody rip up a card from 2019, 18, 17, 16 that says game used or player worn on it, right, that hasn't matched. Not to mention, let me tell you my biggest qualm, which is, this is a nice patch, by the way. Got a piece of the football here, Groundhogs. Earl Campbell out of 99 going out to the Titans. McGinn, don't want to take away from you on that because it's a very nice card. Rip it open. Destroy a card that someone would love to have. That even if you sold it, if it was that player. So here's the funniest thing about it is, even if it was that player's patch, it's still only going for $3 to $5 on the ones they're tearing up, right? $3 to $5. It's not a numbered patch card. It doesn't say game used. Okay, so cool. You ripped up a $5 card. Jimmy Swanson, you haven't heard about it. If you guys haven't heard, people are taking retail patch cards, right, that say this, not from any specific event. They're ripping the patch cards out, and on the bottom of it, I should have started there, Jimmy, for those of you who've been smart enough to stay out of it. They're ripping this patch out, and on the back, this might say Marcus Mariota. That's probably a bad example, but someone who historically played for the Titans that is either no longer with them. It could say, name another Titans player. It could say, you know, I can't even think of a crappy Titans player right now, but it says something on the back that's not them. So it's not worn by Earl Campbell. Well, we have to know at this point that patch is probably not worn by Earl, or that ball was not thrown by Earl Campbell, right? But they're just putting in a blanket statement across the board saying, oh, Panini lied to us, let's do a class action lawsuit. Shut up. First of all, they covered it by saying, not from any specific game or event, meaning that he wasn't there, he didn't throw it, he didn't wear it. We know this, right? Like most of us in here, this is what I love about our group. We have a great group. The comment that's pissing me off the most, though, that's just, I want to grab a hold of people and strangle them, is like, this is why it's going to be so good when Fanatics takes over. Let me tell you a little bit about Fanatics and their quality. I have about 18 articles of clothing and hats upstairs that are falling apart after wearing them 3 times because their quality is so piss poor in clothing that I can't even order anything out from them anymore. I'd rather order them from a eBay sweatshop because I know I'm going to get better quality than I am from Fanatics. Their quality is trash. I stopped ordering from them. Let me also tell you what pisses me off about it, and I will get to this pack, I swear. What really pisses me off is people that say, oh, Topps want to do this. You're right. They would never put the name of the player on the back of that. They put a little piece of fabric in there that doesn't even have a name on it. So it could be out of grandma's underwear drawer for all that matters. You don't know because they don't even put a name on it. It's just, here's a swatch of cloth. At least Panini has the balls to say, hey, accountability says, yes, we said it's not from a specific game or event. This actually came from Eddie Lacy, and it's not from Jordan Love, right? I hope so. I'm sorry, Jimmy. You don't understand my frustration, but anyone that has been following it senses my frustration. And on top of everything is that people are destroying cards that literally kids would love to have. And I'm not talking base cards. I can't tell you the look on a kid's eyes if I'm at a show and I'm doing a show this weekend. If I hand them a patch card, it doesn't even have to be a great player. If I hand them a patch card of Eddie Lacy, or people are ripping up Brock Bowers, Jamar Chase, Aaron Judge. If I would hand a kid an Aaron Judge patch card, they would literally go bonkers. They'd be like, no, like I'm talking young collectors, my son's age, younger, that don't have a Zion case full of slabbed cards. And they're ripping them up, acting like they discovered some sort of revolutionary concept that we as collectors for decades haven't known. Sorry, ran over for now. I'll get back to it. Chris Olave, Michael Pittman. Y'all got me fired up, and it's not even your fault. We've been pulling this guy a lot. Edgar and Cooper out of 125. And you just said it. Your boy loves them. You collect. It's not a big deal. Now, if I'm buying a LeBron, Jordan, Steph, and Durant quad patch relic, right? Okay, I do want it to, and it says game used, I would expect it to be from them. And I would assume that it is. But we're not ripping that up to find out. The second thing is, for all the people bitching and pissing about it, pissing and moaning about it, here's the thing. Go buy Leaf then, because those are worn by, a lot of those are game used or worn by the player. They go get a game used jersey, they buy it, they piece it out. They do. But nobody wants the Leaf. Nobody wants that. That's not licensed. That's the big kicker on all of it, right? Let's do the patch card first. Here we go. Austin Eckler, Groundhogs, another piece of a football. Guys, I just want you to know this football was probably not used in an NFL game. It was probably just an NFL football. Austin Eckler for Washington. Listen, there's nothing wrong with flipping and selling for the sake of fueling your funds to collect. I get that. Listen, I still haven't sold a Josh Allen card. I've considered it many times. I still consider it, but I haven't. It's too hard for me to part with. I'm truly PC with him. But if I wanted to go buy something really nice, I may have to sell a Josh Allen card. If I want to go, say, get one of his red, white, and blues, or a Kaboom I don't have, or something like that, I may have to sell some of my Josh Allen lower end ones. That's part of fueling. But just buying to flip, you're right. That's part of the problem. Here we go. Jalen McMillan out of 99. I mean, dude, Jimmy, I'll take it one step further than just the patch cards, because they have in-the-game used that are legitimately, they can show you that where they bought this authenticated game-used jersey, say it's Wayne Gretzky or say it's whoever. They have great players in there. They go and literally spend a fortune on this game-used jersey. And I guess they piece it very thinly. They're going to spread it out of products for decades and generations as long as they're a company, or they'll resell it, I'm sure, to a company who will use it. It's all documented and authenticated, but then everyone's like, Leafs not yes, it is licensed. Yes, it is. Someone gave them permission, whether it be Wayne Gretzky or whoever, to use their name, and then they also went and bought an authenticated jersey. It's just not Topps or Panini. It's just as simple as that. Here's the other thing about it, though. I hear so many people complaining about, oh, by the way, that card goes out to the Bucks. Jimmy Swanson, you got one. Hopefully all this complaining brings us some fire. I'm sorry if I seem negative, but I'm really not being negative. I'm sick of the negativity. Like, if you don't want to collect for the sake of collecting, don't collect. And collect what you like. If this is enough for you to say, I don't want Panini anymore, that's fine. But stop talking about some class action lawsuit. Like, shut up. There's no class action lawsuit. It says it right on the back of the card. The only way I would ever think there could be is if, say, Topps got in trouble because they put those little sticker emblems on there that says it's from that specific game. And if someone found out that that was never authenticated, yes, I think you'd have a case there. Or in the case of, like, we always talk about, like, on Parallels used to put the dates of games that specific patch was worn. And it came to find out they have no proof of authentication for that. I believe, yes, you would have a case there. That's about the end of it. Saying, hey, you said it was from this game. Where can you prove to me that it was from this game? But yeah, the other thing is that bothers me a little bit is, here, let's get through this first. Michael Pittman and Chris Jones. It's how many people are upset that how expensive Prism is or how expensive some of these are, and they don't even have Jaden Daniels autographs. They don't even have, they don't even have Bo Nix. Well, okay, I understand that. But Leaf and Wildcard do. But you're going to get mad because it's quote-unquote not licensed. So these people are going to go and spend $2,000, $1,500 on a box of either Prism or First Off the Line or whatever, and say, I can't even get ink. Well, no, you can. You can. It's just not on a card that doesn't say Panini or Topps on it. Yeah, but I don't like college uniforms. Cool, you don't have to. They don't have them in college uniforms anymore. They actually have them in their pro look unis. Yeah, but it's not licensed. Yeah, it is. It's licensed by Wildcard and that player. Or it's licensed by Leaf and that player. But it doesn't have their logos on the helmet. Okay? I can find you a ton of Panini cards or Topps cards where they're turned in a way that you can't see the logo. Well, it doesn't have the logo on the front of the card. Well, you're just an idiot then. Then now you're just being stupid at that point. CeeDee Lamb out of 125. Going out to Dallas Cowboys. Rich Martinez, Cowboys fan. I forget PYT, the one thing I do love. A lot of fans getting the cards they want. All right, I'll leave it alone now. But I've had a week with it on those. Here we go. Out of 99, Roman Wilson. Cool photo. I like this breaking through. Going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Sean Michael. What up, Sean? Sean OG used to help us out update. He was Chris for a little bit. Corey, I've already thought about that, honestly. Like, there really isn't anyone, right? That's what I keep hearing. So, I think we'll see. I mean, people are hardly chasing it now. Malachi Corley out of $3.99 for the Jets. I thought I was done. Every time I think I'm done, I have something else I want to say. So listen. I'll stop. I'll shut the hell up. But really, these same people complaining about the patches, do they know that like they didn't actually touch the Kaboom cards? That like Bo Nix didn't actually put his finger on it? Or like JJ McCarthy didn't drop sweat onto it? But they'll complain about a $5 patch card. There we go. Roman Wilson again out of 50. Yeah, you know, Corey, I think what you're going to see is people start chasing other years of basketball. So, like, if as players, as the season progresses, say John Morant starts to step it up, or Zion gets going, or, you know, any of the other years of recently, you know, you get LaMelo playing well. I killed the horse, Chris. I'm done. The horse is, I didn't just kill it. I stepped on it. I curb stomped it. He's done. I pulled it. Braylon Trice is going to be our auto. Oh, Roman Wilson might play? That poor horse is annihilated, dude. Out of 75, Braylon Trice going out to the Atlanta Falcons. It's going to be Peter Burris, big Falcons fan. Somehow I accidentally messed this up here. This pack was weird when I pulled it off. Chris Olave for the Saints. We had a Isaac Guerendo out of 350 going out to the San Francisco 49ers. Are Steelers even going to play their starters at all, Jamie? I guess only if the Ravens would lose, right? They would have no... I asked this earlier, but I don't think you were in when I asked it. They would have no reason to play their starters outside of the Ravens losing, right? They can't improve or diminish their position. And we got 4 groundhogs out of 250. No Sean Moreno going out to the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos going out to Rob Scandal. They had a good break last night, too, in that Draft Picks Prism. All right, last pack until we do Draft Picks Prism, guys. Again, at the end of this, I will do 2 $5 hitless credits. We'll also give out our first playoff fantasy spot. All right? All right, we got Drake London on the track. One to 5 seed, no home games. I don't blame you. I mean, I think there's something to be said about it for real. You're saying if you win, you would, right? If you lose, you wouldn't play Baltimore first round, would you? As the 5 seed, right? Oh, yeah, you might. Texans will be the 4 seed, so you'll probably play the Texans. Play Houston first round, and then you'll play either... Yeah. That means we're going to end up getting Baltimore. If we win, we'll end up getting Baltimore in the second round, which is, I was hoping it would be Steelers in the second round. That's for Atlanta. Rook Okororo. All right, here we go. It's going to be... Oh, we got an extra hit again. Bijan, I think so. Didn't we get 3 patches in this? Bijan out of 250. Falcons coming on strong here. Do a little yoga just to get top loaders here. If you lose your 6th seed instead of 5th, who would be 5th then? That changes a lot though. Right? That means that... What? Well, wouldn't that mean that you would play Baltimore first round? If you lose, that means you would get Baltimore first round, right? 3rd place 6th, 2nd place 7th, 3rd place 6th, 4th place 5th. Correct? So if you drop, because Baltimore will be 3rd seed, if you drop to 6, you'll play Baltimore. I know, dude. That Sunday night game is going to be wild, Slim. That might bring in the biggest ratings of the season for regular season. And Adonai Mitchell, no kaboom. We do have one more box, but we'll do it. We will do it as a PYT mixer in some sort. Hopefully, it's in there. We have one more box. Wow, so you definitely don't want to lose that game. So you will be playing. You will be playing your starters. Oh, I see. I see. Ah, okay. So it's not a walk in the park for the Bengals, and like I thought it would be. You're not gonna go. It's in Detroit. All right, guys. Let's recap this real quick. Thank you guys for listening to my rant. I know I'm a little bit much sometimes, but it really is. I'm a passionate collector. I always have been. I've been collecting since I was literally 3 or 4 years old. And yes, I took a little break while I was at college, but I came right back into it and kind of got into my cards, sold a few things, but then obviously in 2017 got back into it hard. And when I see these people saying these things, it's frustrating. It's very, very frustrating that people just don't seem to actually care about the hobby and just care. I mean, again, if you care about the hobby because you want a player's patch, I get that. But that's not what people are complaining about. Orororo, I don't know how to say that. For Atlanta, we got the Garendo out of 350. Stargazing, Roman Wilson out of 50. CeeDee Lamb out of 125. Edgar and Cooper out of 125. We have the Herbert out of 50. Leggett out of 350. And the Seeing Red for Trey Benson and the Cardinals out of 150. All right. Oh, that's pretty cool, Slam. That's neat. 3, 4, 5. So we did get an extra hit in that box. We had the Roman Wilson for Pittsburgh going out to Sean Nancaro or Sean Michael. We have the Austin Eckler for the, I think that's who that is. I'll have to double check. Austin Eckler going out to Dougie and the Commanders. We had, this is a sweet patch too. Earl Campbell, it's out of 99 going out to the Titans. McGinn, I like the flag. Oh, you'll like that, McGinn. McGinn will like that with the stars and the red, white, and blue on there. Bijan Robinson for the Atlanta Falcons going out to Peter Burris. And for the Denver Broncos, Noshawn Moreno going out to Rob Scandal. Oh, that's going to be their first one? Oh, that's wild, man. Good for you for letting them have that chance. Indianapolis Colts, Matt McGinn going out, getting the Adonai Mitchell. The Braylon Trice for the Atlanta Falcons, Peter Burris with his second hit. Signature standouts, Randy White. Randy. Dallas Cowboys, Rich Martinez. And we have the Amarius Mims for the Cincinnati Bengals, Don Wiley. And Malachi Corley for the New Jersey Jets, Daniel Lloyd getting that one. And then our patch auto, Jalen McMillan. Man, I'll tell you what. Again, I know you get 5 hits and you're chasing the kabooms, and I like it. I still think Absolute, it's gotten a lot cheaper this year, for sure, 100%. But still, I think there's a lot better bang for your buck when it comes to some of those options, including Luminance. All right, first things first, $2 $5 hitless credit, and then we'll give away that fantasy playoff spot, the very first one. It'll be, unless, and I'm going to reach out, and if you guys, I'll ask you guys this. Do you guys know a good site for fantasy playoffs? If not, we'll do what we normally do, and we will do FanDuel or Draft, well, it'll be FanDuel, and it will just be accumulative points. But if you guys know a site that does good fantasy playoffs, let me know. NFL used to do a really cool survival one. They don't do it anymore. So we would just do what we normally do, accumulative points. It's going to be the Chicago Bears and Arizona Cardinals getting the hit list. It's John Sison and Stephen Kibler each getting a $5 hitless credit. And now, fantasy playoff spot. Here we go. Sleeper does a good one. All right, we can do that. I've gotten used to the sleeper out. It's not my favorite, but they used to, Jamie, but they took it away last year, I think. At least the one where they used to do where you build up your points. As always, min roll 5 on this. We got it. All 32. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is 32 entries, not 33 like DraftKings Prism. There you go, John. What's up, man? Pittsburgh Steelers are getting the spot. Is that you, Jamie? Nope. I was thinking, I don't know why, because you're in here talking to him. I thought you had him. It's Shawn Michael. She thinks I'm cute. No, I'm sexy. Good old Shawn Michael. All right. Fantasy spot 1. I got to get a card for it, but I'll mark it on here for now. Playoff fantasy. All right. I'll have to check into that, Jamie. I'll start looking for one because I like the cumulative points on FanDuel, but I know not everyone can do it. I know it's difficult for some, so. All right, it looks like we have about a little over 20 spots left in that. I'll get a mini posted up. John, we're just getting done. You got to go back and watch. I did my whole rant, so I'm sure you should just probably ignore it, but it was pretty good. I liked it. I liked listening to myself. All right, guys. I'm going to try to get this draft picks prism filled, all right? Hopefully I see you guys soon.